Hi, I just wanted to come on here and actually introduce myself. So, this is my new tarot channel called Tarot in Time, and I thought I'd do this video just for you to get to know who I am, because I know that it's important that people learn to trust their tarot reader. And so I just wanted to do this video to explain a little bit more about who I am, how I came about being a tarot reader, and all that goodness. So yeah, here we go. So my name's Sophie. I am currently 30 years old. That's 30. Oh. I live in Bristol in the UK. Those of you that don't know where Bristol is, we are 2 hours west of London. And we are probably most well known for our accents. It's kind of West Country. If you think about pirates like Captain Barbossa with the R's, that's basically where we get it from, or where the movies got it from. But yeah, that's where I'm from. And I got into tarot, I would say, about 2 years ago. I have to be completely honest, I wasn't really a believer of tarot and spirituality at the beginning. I think I'm one of those where if I see it, then I believe it. But that all changed for me. And there's a couple of aspects of that. So one was I started doing hypnotherapy when my life felt like it was spiraling out of control. Get your words out, Sophie. God. I started doing hypnotherapy, which really helped me align with myself and my purpose. It really helped me to follow my intuition, actually understand what my intuition is, and how I can start acting from my heart rather than almost my head. So I guess that kind of opened me up to the idea of, oh, what can I do and how can I make decisions based on my intuition? The second thing is my mum's best friend, who sadly passed away, used to be a tarot reader. We used to call her Lizzie Witch, and she was such a bundle of joy. She was so much fun. I loved her. I loved spending time around her. She was just, I don't know, there was something magical and special about her. And whenever we would go over there, she would get the tarot cards out, and I was so fascinated by that. I thought, oh, what's all that about? What do you mean? Like, it can predict the future, or help out with like guidance and things like that. And that really intrigued me. So I guess I've always had an interest, been intrigued by it, but it wasn't until I started doing the hypnotherapy and my mum's dabbled in tarot a bit, that I realised that actually I am very, very in tune with my intuition, which I think is key to being a good tarot reader. So I'm actually a Cancer sun. My moon is Capricorn and my ascending is Taurus. I personally see myself as the Queen of Cups. Whenever I ask the cards, who am I? It's always the Queen of Cups. Very nurturing, very open, loving. I would say like the divine feminine qualities. That's just always how I've been. I'm very thoughtful. But also, which is kind of a side point, but last year was also diagnosed with ADHD, which made complete sense. We're very well known for being empaths, really in touch with our feelings. So it was just you know, me being a Cancer, identifying with the Queen of Cups, plus the ADHD, really fine-tuning, you know, who I am, really helped me to find my gift. So I decided to get my own tarot deck, and I thought, I think the things with tarot, which I really personally enjoy, is that you can find ways of understanding and healing without having to openly speak about what's going on in your life. And I think that plays a really important part in tarot, because not everybody feels that they can speak up and say what's going on. I guess I've learned over the years, I'm a very open person. Sometimes I overshare. That's part of my ADHD. That's just, you know, how I am. I've got a lot of love to give, and I want everybody to feel happy. I know that it's not all sunshine and rainbows, but where I can do my bit and be a good friend or a good family member, I'm that gal. So what I've noticed along my journey of learning tarot is that it's a way that I can help guide people and help people on their journey to finding what their purpose is with decision making, and they don't have to necessarily share anything with me. And sometimes, you know, when you're in a bad place, you know, you don't always want to talk about it when you go to, say, a counsellor. I mean, no shade, counselling therapy is obviously amazing and it works for a lot of people, but sometimes when somebody sort of sits there and says, you know, tell me about it, that's really hard. Whereas with tarot, you sit down and you don't have to say anything. You know, you let the tarot reader do the talking, do the communication, do the intuitive experience for you to listen, and it's up to you what you do with that information and how much it resonates with you. So just going back a few steps, when I started learning tarot, I really studied it. I started reading books. I was really studying the cards and their meanings and what they meant to me. Spent time bonding with my cards. Spending time with crystals. And I started doing, you know, friends and families tarot to see, you know, basically to practice and see. And I guess it was at that point that I realised that I'm very gifted in this way. And basically that I wanted to start helping other people help with their journey and their life path and things that are going on in their head. And in fact, the majority of my clients right now are men, believe it or not. Not to say that all men don't like talking, but sometimes it's easier for men just to sit and take things on board rather than going to see, for example, somebody like a counsellor and then them kind of having to do all the talking and they don't really want to. And it kind of helps to, you know, if there's a message coming from the divine spirit, then like, don't shoot the messenger kind of thing. But yeah, so I just really connected with it. I actually also do my readings more often than not sat on the floor, and I never realized I did that until I started, you know, doing them more regularly, that I gravitated towards the floor. I was like, I want to sit on the floor. You know, my client can sit wherever they like. They can also sit on the floor with me. They can sit on a chair, on a pillow, whatever it is. But I personally like to sit on the floor. And I've realized it's because it makes me feel very grounded, very in touch with the earth, helps me to really get into that zone, that intuition feeling. And yeah, I guess that's just a fun fact that I usually like to do my readings sat on the floor. So the ones you've already seen, I am indeed sat on the floor. So, and also with as I'm new to YouTube, with a new YouTube channel for tarot, I guess I I am very aware and not naive to the fact that these readings won't apply to everyone, because they're general readings. They're not going to be, they're not going to resonate with everybody. I'm very aware of that. Which is why, if you do want a direct reading, you can go to my Instagram account, which is Tarot in Time on Instagram. And, if you want to reach out for a more personal reading, then I'd be more than happy to do that with you. But on YouTube, it's hard to, because, you're reaching out to a wider audience. And I am very aware that it may not be in tune with what everybody's going through right now. As they are astrology based, with the star signs, I would say that the readings that are online are more, where the stars are and the planets are right now, and it's basically this kind of general energy that's in the universe right now that a lot of people can relate to from certain star signs, where they may not be going through the same thing physically, but mentally they could be, because of where the planets are and what's going on in the sky. I personally really resonate with astrology, which is why I decided to open this YouTube channel. I know that there's quite a lot of other readers out there. I just hope that I can bring something different. I guess my question is as well is, would you like me to do readings in more where you can see my face here and then me show you the cards? Or what I've done previously is had a camera pointing at what I'm doing and you just see hands. I want to do what's best for my audience and how I can help you. I do, the reason why I do tarot is because I love helping people. I love it. Even if it reaches just a couple of you out there, that makes me feel useful and happy and grateful, and yeah, it's very fulfilling for me. So even if I don't have a vast following, it's not the strive for lots of views and subscribers as much as it's lovely to be able to grow a channel and have that reach, and the more people I can help the better. But my main goal is just to be my authentic self, say how what messages I'm receiving with the cards, and get that out to you guys in the hope that it will help you in some way. It's not, we have to be very careful as tarot readers, because we're not trained, right? We're not certified to give advice. We're not certified as doctors. And so, everything that you watch and take in is, of course, your own choice. And with general readings, you have to kind of, if it resonates with you at that time, then chances are it's your intuition telling you that you're supposed to see this. And especially if it strikes a chord in you and you think, oh, okay, I feel like that relates to me, or that relates to so-and-so, or, it's something that your intuition is saying, hey, what's up? Is this something that we should be aware of? And this feels right or this feels wrong. It's kind of a nudge towards your path, your journey, your decision making. And so, yeah, I guess as my channel hopefully grows and the more people I can reach out to help, I just hope that I can... This kid's screaming outside. Are you okay? Can't you see I'm recording? I'm extremely dorky, by the way. Yeah, so yeah, basically these readings, I know they're general, but basically, just take what resonates. But yeah, I would like to know how you would like me to do these readings, because I am here to serve you. Um, like I said, if you would like a private reading, then you're more than welcome to direct message me on Instagram, where I can speak with you directly. But yeah, I guess my plan is to at least update monthly for all the signs. There's probably some signs I may gravitate more towards than others because of how I'm feeling and what Spirit's telling me. But just know that every video that I do post comes from a place of love and sincerity, and generally how I'm feeling and what I'm seeing. And that I am here to help and heal and maybe provide some clarity where I can if these messages resonate to you. So yeah, I think I've been jibber jabbering on for a little while, but yeah, I just wanted to show my face, see the hands behind the camera, and it would be useful for me to know how you prefer me to do these readings, because it'd be good to connect as much as possible. Yeah, so I hope that's been okay, me introducing myself, because I think that building a relationship between me and whoever is watching is important, and I think it will make a difference when you can kind of build up that kind of bond and trust in what somebody is saying and seeing and portraying across to you as a viewer, because I'm in a tiny box and, you don't actually know me in person, at least the majority of you don't. So I hope this helps for you to kind of have a glimpse into my life and who I actually am, and the reason why I do tarot and how I got into it and why I enjoy it and my plans. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, I'll be uploading new videos in the future, and I hope you really like them and I hope they resonate with you. But yeah, please do let me know down below in the comment box how you would prefer me to do my videos, because I do want to do what's best for this community and how I can connect with you better. So yeah, with that, I'm sending you so much love and light and all the amazing goodness, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.